Hello, and today it's going to be a very mixed video, a very off-the-cuff video. I've got mixed emotions after yesterday's video. Not mixed emotions because of your guys' support. You guys supported me tremendously. Let's walk down the stairs and talk. Just mixed emotions because obviously deciding to do my videos from the heart, real, authentic, it's terrifying and risky because the formulaic sort of styled videos, the videos where I've followed the YouTuber's advice, it feels safer because it feels like I'm sticking to a formula, a box, and I am. I mean, that is obviously why they recommend you to do videos with a hook and tell a story and blah, 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 and the lighting and the equipment and the sound, and that is wonderful. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking that at all. But to do these kinds of videos, which are the kinds of videos I want to see, somebody in their home, somebody being natural, somebody without makeup, somebody then the next day she is wearing makeup, just a woman in her natural environment. And yes, we still have the tree up, which we haven't taken down. We still need to pack it away. These kinds of things, these real moments, that's what I want to see. But it's so vulnerable because, like I said yesterday in yesterday's video, if one makes something, a video is a little piece of art, even though it's not painting, it's not singing, it's not sitting down and writing, but it's expressing some part of myself. It feels vulnerable. But I'm very excited. So the mixed feelings are the fear and the excitement. The excitement and also the calmness in that this is the direction to go, the direction of, I just need to keep you guys updated. Oh yeah, and look, you can see on the fridge, there's a picture of me and my besties. And, it's that is the kind of thing I want to see, is somebody in their home. So for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Louise. I'm a 46-year-old South African. My mom is Greek, but I was born in South African, living in South Africa on the East Coast. So I'm just unlocking as I talk and trying to hold the phone. We live near the sea on the East Coast, but I'm about 40 minutes from the sea. I'm going to have to unlock first. Okay, so I'm a 46-year-old and I'm navigating the aging process, and I'm just coming to sit outside. It's a beautiful day. There's cloudy. Let me show you. So there's cloud cover, but blue skies. And I'm just sitting outside, my favorite chair outside where I love to sit. And this weekend I sat here and I read my book. I'm busy reading, what is it called? Shit, why am I so bad with titles? The Creative Act, I think, by Rick Rubin. I highly recommend it, even if you are not an artist. We all have creativity in us. So I do recommend that book as a meditation on creativity. And to be honest, it was that book that gave me the push to go with my gut feeling to say, yes, I can do YouTube in a million ways. I can chase the money, I can chase the views, but I can also do YouTube as an artist and make content that I would like to see, which I think is really the calling of an artist. We have to put out there what we feel we need to see. And I need to see real women doing real things in their real environment without makeup, looking real. Also, it's nice when a woman dresses up and shows how beautiful she can look. That's wonderful. I love makeup tutorials. But I'm not that. I'm not a makeup girly. I wear makeup, but I'm not a guru with makeup. So I cannot do a makeup channel. I'm not particularly great with fashion, so I can't do a fashion channel. I am a mixed bag of, like we all are, we're all mixed bags of things, of desires, of enjoyments, of interests. But my main things that I am good at, I do share with you guys: fitness, health, weight loss. But what I really want to tell you guys is that on Sunday, starting on Saturday afternoon, let's say Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock-ish, somewhere there, 3:30, 4, I turned my phone off, and I kept my phone off for over 24 hours. I put it away in a drawer, and I didn't look at it for the whole of Sunday. My son was with me, so I didn't need anyone to be able to get hold of me. And when my partner and I went out for a run, I told my son if we needed anything, he must just get hold of me on my partner's phone. And honestly, no one messaged me. No one needed me. And Sunday is a good day to do it. Obviously, you need to do it when people around you know that you are safe, so let them know. But what a wonderful thing. And I know you probably should be doing this more often. We all know this, but we don't do it. And Sunday felt so relaxing and so calming. And I know it's not possible all the time. It's not possible during the week. It's not possible for most of us most of the time, but I'm sure you can make the time now and then. Carve out a day, carve out 2 days. Let people know in advance. I'm going to be turning my phone off. I'm taking a digital break, a digital detox. And it wasn't against screens per se. If I felt like, we did watch we're watching a fantastic series. It's a Peacock series. My partner has downloaded it. He's the IT guy, so he downloads stuff off the internet. I don't know how he does it. But we are watching a series called Apples Never Fall, and Annette Bening is playing in it. Whoa, she is so good. Her talent. I always knew she was talented. I loved her in American Beauty, but in Apples Never Fall, look, she was also good in Naiad as well. But she's so good in this series, and the series is so well done. We've got 2 episodes left. I'm like on the edge of my seat. Anyway, so we were watching that. I don't know if you can hear the birds. And it's not that I was anti-screens, but I was not anti, but I just turned off my phone because you know how your phone can draw you in. And I spend, obviously, because I'm a content creator on YouTube, a lot of time on my phone. But that day away, that break it just reminded me of the days before we had phones. And I sat and read a book, paper in my hand, not even my Kindle, underlining. So it was that book, The Creative Act, or The Act of Creativity. I'll find the name, but anyway, just Google Rick Rubin and you'll find his book. It's really, really, it's a meditative book on creativity. So if you're a singer, a songwriter, a musician, an artist, a painter, a writer, an actor, an actress, a cook, a chef, a poet, anything where you are making something, and a content creator, I think you'd like that book. I really think you would. And even if you're a mother, being a mother is a creative act. It is so, I often find it takes moment by moment dancing to be a mother, dancing in an emotional way. You've got to respond to that ever-changing little person and their needs. So it's quite creative to be a parent as well. In fact, living is creative. Being alive and living your life to the best of your ability, doing something with the time you have here on earth, that is the ultimate act of creation, of creativity, sorry, not creation. And I often think, as I read that book, I was thinking, my life is an expression of creativity, how I choose to spend my time, how I choose to interact with people, how I choose to show up here on YouTube. And that's why I kept thinking, oh, this constant weight loss stuff, it's fine, but really, honestly, truly, the older I get, the less interested I am in weight loss. I want to be healthy. I don't want to be obese. Just like she said in Eat, Pray, Love, Elizabeth Gilbert, just like she said, I have no interest in being obese. And if you are obese, I still love you. So I don't care I actually don't care what you weigh. That is the thing. I don't care what you weigh. I don't care what you eat. You do you. I don't care if you are 30 kilograms overweight, 100 kilograms overweight, 100 pounds, 200 pounds, 300 pounds overweight. What I care is, are you a good and kind human being? And are you doing your best? And we don't always have to be happy. I don't care if you're happy all the time. Life is shit a lot of the time. It gives us kak all the time. Kak is a South African word for shit. Life serves us a shit sandwich most days. But in that struggle of life, are you doing your best? That's what I care about, to be honest. Sure, like I've said before, I want to look my best, I want to feel my best. Again, within reason, to the best of my abilities. And I know you do too. So I know we all are looking for, me too, actually, the quick way to lose weight or the easy way to maintain our weight, but we want to do it and still enjoy our food. We want to do it and still enjoy the foods we enjoy. And it is possible within reason. You can have the foods you enjoy in moderation. But every time I overindulge, my weight loss goes out the window. And I know this, and then I get back on track. And by the time you hit this age, and I'm sure you guys who are older, you actually get tired of the weight loss circles. I think you just want to know roughly, what do I eat to maintain a reasonable body weight? And I think that's good enough for most of us. For most people, maintaining a decent body weight's enough. And eating healthy enough that that your cholesterol is in check, your blood pressure is in check, these kinds of things. And that's between you and your doctor. And I'm not a doctor, so I don't feel I could tell you anything over and above calories in, calories out, which I say every time in all my videos. And as my stepfather said, that is really the end word. There's not much more I can say on weight loss. I have lots to say, but not much more. All I can say in a nutshell is calories in, calories out. I have some really fun ideas that I do want to do, and so there will be a lot more weight loss stuff coming. I've got a fun. Let me just tell you. I'll spoil the surprise. A fun one on like how to get a body like Jennifer Lopez. If you think she's aspirational, you'll enjoy that video. But that video is going to take me a little bit of. I've got to sit down and add some graphics and stuff. And again, in a nutshell, because I hate this, like I've got to hook you in. I don't want to hook you in. In a nutshell, she's not that lean. She's not that slim. So her body's pretty achievable for a lot of people. And a lot of it is genetic. She's got the booty, which I don't have. But there are ways we can tweak what we do to look as good as she does. You'll never look like her. I'll never look like her. I'll never have her body. But we can analyze her body fat percentage. We can analyze what we think she does. I have some pretty good ideas, but all of that is external. But I hope that on the inside you are tending to yourself. Are you tending to your true nature? And excuse the wild, messy hair, but I went for a run this morning, hopped in the shower, and I'm letting it air dry naturally because sometimes, that's healthier rather than blow drying it. So that's why it's looking a bit wild and woolly. So ladies, yeah, take a break from your cell phone if you can. Nothing unexpected happened. I didn't expect to feel as calm as I felt. It was really, really, really calming. It was really, really nice. The last thing I want to end off with is, if you haven't heard of Eliud Kipchoge, Eluid, Eliud Kipchoge, you probably have heard of him. He is the marathon runner who broke the record. So he ran a marathon in under 2 hours. It was 1 hour, 59 minutes, and however many seconds. He did it on his second attempt, and there's a documentary, I think there's a couple of them on his attempts. Anyway, because I was into marathon running and all that, I was interested in him, heard his story. And then I've been hooked on him as a person because he is so humble. He is so calm. He is so zen-like. He is so wise. Humble is the right word. Wise. And you can see he sees life with he's got this clear, calm mind. I don't know if that comes from marathon running, if it comes from his upbringing. But there's something about when I watch him, as he talks, I just get moved to tears every time. And it's weird. He's a marathon runner. He's not a philosopher or a Buddhist monk, but he comes across that way. So just do yourself a favor if you haven't heard of him. I think some of you probably have, but if you haven't, just go watch some interviews with him. There's one on Dr. what's his name? Rangan Chatterjee. I can't pronounce it properly. Who he managed to nab an interview with Elliot, because Elliot doesn't give many long interviews. What a great interview. It's just, and then Google some of those documentaries, just to, even if you're not a runner, even if you are not interested in marathon running at all, something about him is so inspirational. I can't describe it. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. And check out that book from Rick Rubin. Honestly, highly recommend that read. I've also mentioned Brooke Shields' book. Brooke Shields is Not Allowed to Get Old. It's her latest book. I've read it, done and dusted. Really nice read. Nothing too difficult, light and fluffy. But as a woman over 40, over 50, over 60, you will relate deeply to what she's saying. So those are those are my recommendations for today. I don't know why I'm feeling a bit like shy and nervous, like, oh, this is my new style of video, but I've done these styles before. So excuse me if I'm tripping over my words. I think it's just because I announced my intentions for my channel. I announced them out there into the universe. So now I feel like I have to live up to my announcement. But just breathe and relax, Louise. Just breathe and relax. I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.